A blind person might have to do something horrible to survive the cartoon cat. Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to this. Let's see what happens when our victim is blind. A blind person would get a different kind of horror with the cartoon cat. At first, navigating an abandoned building would work in their favor. Echolocation, memory, a guide dog, it would help them move efficiently. But this only works on an environment that behaves normally. And cartoon cat is not normal. Tracking it through normal means of sound in the environment is not possible. Even scent isn't something you can rely on. And that's where things begin to change, because there isn't going to be a chase in the traditional sense. Cartoon cat is known for doing something worse than chasing. It plays with its target. And if it realizes the target can't see it, well, then sound is going to become part of the manipulation. This is where the blind person might have to make a horrible decision. They might have to sacrifice their own dog to get away. Even then, this doesn't guarantee escape. So, does legal blindness actually change anything? It changes a few things, particularly in how the cartoon cat can mess with said individual. Some ways that might not be used on someone with sight. Someone who is legally blind does have a much better chance of getting away compared to someone completely blind, as they do have a bit of sight, despite it being very, very blurry. Although, they're likely to be messed with very similarly with whatever sounds are nearby, and being able to actually see the cartoon cat to an extent, that could become very terrifying. And if the cartoon cat recognizes that this individual is legally blind, assuming it has some way to kind of mess with reality, it's possible it could mess with their vision to make it crystal clear, possibly even frightening somebody who's legally blind even more. This is all just a theory, however. Similar options are on the table regarding the guide dog, but someone who's legally blind is going to have a bit of an easier time running away, dependent on the contrast of wherever it is they are and what time of day it is. If it's nighttime, it's going to be like they're completely blind, so almost identical. But during the day, they could probably still get around, though they'd still need to use their cane, of course, to navigate. It's still very, very likely that they would be caught by the cartoon cat by the end of it, though. Using their phone with Be My Eyes to call a sighted volunteer could potentially assist, at least in getting away, but they have to hope that it connects to somebody in time, that they're in a place that has internet, and that the delay doesn't cause too much of an issue. Not to mention having to rely on the instructions of somebody through a shaky camera. The Meta Ray Bans could help with that, though. Someone of low vision has the highest odds of escape, due to the fact that their vision could either be a bit blurry, or they could have spots of it that are completely clear. This allows them to actually see the cartoon cat ahead of time and be able to make a move before something goes wrong. This doesn't mean they won't be caught, considering the cartoon cat's ability to break physics, but still. My guess is the cartoon cat would likely play some twisted version of peekaboo once it realizes the kind of vision they have, before taking them out. Overall, this isn't really survivable. And there are chances to get away, but it's very slim. And you'd have to sacrifice someone or something in order to do it. But is there anything I missed? Anything I got right? Anything I got wrong? Let me know in the comments. And as usual, if there's a horror scenario you want to see, you can let me know in the comments below. If you enjoy hearing what could potentially happen if a blind person was in a horror situation, consider subscribing. I also create my own creepypastas on this channel, for those who like storytelling.